Hare Krishna. Distress is not just due to the nature of nature, it is also due to our disharmony with nature. Suppose somebody is living in a very cold place. There, the discomfort or even the distress of the cold is to some extent unavoidable. That is just the nature of the place. At the same time, can see beyond it that if that person goes out in the cold without any warm clothes, they'll feel even more cold. If that person goes out into cold water for swimming in a cold season, that will make things even worse. So, coldness is an unavoidable feature of nature. But when one goes in disharmony by exposing oneself to the coldness unnecessarily, then that aggravates distress. The same principle applies to the nature of nature and our living in this world. At one level, the Bhagavad Gita tells us in 8.15 in the Gita. At the same time, the Gita doesn't tell Arjuna that because this world is a place of misery, stay miserable. You'll have to be forever miserable. The Bhagavad Gita says that actually we struggle in this world not just because of its nature, but because we forget our spiritual nature. So in 15.7 it is stated, Mamaivamsho jiva loke jiva bhutah sanatanah manah shashthani indriyani prakriti sthani karishyate. We are Krishna's eternal parts. But when we forget that, we come under the control of the mind and senses, which drag us here, there and everywhere. And thus we become overwhelmed. Thus we become incapable of resisting whatever difficulties we may be facing. So, by the end of the Bhagavad Gita, what happens? Arjuna surrenders to Krishna. In 18.73 it is stated, Ashto mohasmate labdha tat prasadan mayachyuta sito smigata sandeha karishye vachanam tava. So Krishna says that, Arjuna says that, I will do your will. And he says, my distress is gone, my composure is restored. That means the Bhagavad Gita's message helps Arjuna to align himself in harmony with Krishna's plan. And that alignment frees him from distress. That alignment enables him to transcend his distress and to find higher happiness. So thus, when we too learn to harmonize ourselves with Krishna, we will find that our distress will go down substantially. So rather than blaming that this world is distressful and that is just the nature of nature, we can focus on realizing our spiritual nature, and to the extent we learn to live in harmony with Krishna by remembering Him, by striving to serve Him, we'll find that our distress will go down substantially and we will become, like Arjuna, internally composed and strengthened in our eternal spiritual position as loving servants of Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna.